Hi everybody. I finally found somewhere to go camping. I only have one night that I can go, and the place that I normally go that's close to my house is closed down for the winter, unfortunately, so no winter camping. And there's not a lot that's close to me that is like crown land or, boondocking areas that I can go to. When I do that, I have to go on bigger, longer trips. So I'm here. I am actually in Vermilion Provincial Park. So it's about an hour outside, east of my house. So I'm gonna stay here for the night. I'm just gonna get set up. I'm gonna try out my new room for the awning, and then a few other things that I've gotten. I'm hoping there's enough room here I can shovel some too, to set up the awning room. So they've plowed like 3 spots in this one loop, and then the rest of the site the campground is completely snowed in, so there's nowhere else to go. I'm just gonna go fill out the information, put my tag on the thing, and pay my money because it's $30 a night, which is kind of crazy, kind of steep. I used to camp at Elk Island for like $5 a night, and then it went up, and now this one is a little bit more expensive, but it's totally worth it if I can get out for a night. It just makes me happy. So yeah, I'm gonna do all that, and then I'll come back and check in with you guys. Okay, I have a bit of shoveling to do, but I wanted to show you something super funny. It looks like my post met his maker. I think the plow got him, so he's laying down, but that's okay. I still put my thing on. Anyway, there's the Jeep. I have to shovel a little bit on this side because I parked as far over as I thought I needed to be, so that I can get all this space with the awning. Okay, first thing I need to do though before walking up and paying is there's a bunch of trash in the site. So I'm hoping that there's a garbage up there. So I'll pick up all this trash and then I can dispose of it where I pay for camping. Somebody had some Taco Bell. Okay. Oh. I should bring the money. Okay. It's actually really nice that they plow some of these spots for winter camping. And then I got to go downtown. There's a really awesome outdoor store here. They're really good to the community too, and they love helping people. So he just told me all about the trails around here and what there was to do. There's like a ton of cross-country ski trails, and then there's a ton of snowshoeing trails and also fat biking trails. So I thought that was really neat. Anyway, I'm gonna walk and go put my money into the payment box, and then I'll come back and we'll get set up. So there's a garbage bin there. I doubt anybody picks that one up because it's pretty snowed in. And then that's the building to pay at. I don't see a garbage there. So I might have to just go through the snow. Okay, here's the little register box. Hopefully that goes in. Okay, it's in. I don't see a garbage. Anyway, this is a map. Oh, that's the map of the town. Well, you can pause and look at that if you like. It's a little bit slippery. I'm only wearing my mucklucks, and so they don't have any tread. And I just like kind of slid down that little hill. Oh well, I brought my other boots and my snowshoes, so maybe in a little bit, once I get other things set up, I can go for a little snowshoe and try out those snowshoes. But for now, I'm gonna hike through the snow. Whoa! Oh, that's deep. That's over my boots. Get in there. Ah. Okay, I got snow down my boots, but anyway, the snow is really kind of, because it's warmed up a lot, it's wet. So my boots are starting to get, my socks feel damp. But I have other socks, so it's okay. Onwards. Okay, I'm just gonna shovel a little bit so that I can use this side of the Jeep better, because that's the side that I exit out of when I'm camping inside. So yeah, I gotta shovel. This is that really yucky, sugary snow. Not really fun to dig, like if you were stuck in, because as soon as you dig, it just like falls back in the hole that you dug. It's also not the greatest to drive in. If you were in the backcountry driving in it, it's not the most fun to drive in. Okay, I got a new thing, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come camping, so that I could try it out. This is an awning room that goes with my awning. So I'm gonna put this up and see what it's like. I've never used one of these before. I desperately need to be able to fit it back in that bag. that wasn't too bad. I just have to stake it out now, so I'm just gonna do that and then I'll come back. But in case you're wondering, this is the Overland Vehicle Systems 180 awning and awning room. So yeah, I'm gonna see what it's like. Okay, I got it all staked down. I mean, as best I could. The ground is frozen. It does come with some rather nice stakes. So it comes with these ones that are like, they're pretty strong. But again, the ground is frozen, so it's really hard to stake it down tight. But I'm going to show you the inside. So look at all this extra space I get. Obviously, I can like tighten it by pulling these parts out, but again, it's like frozen. Like I can't not get that stake in the corner, so the wind is just coming through here, but it'll still be nice. I'll probably pack it up tonight because I don't want it to like rip the awning off the Jeep if there was a big wind. But this is a huge space. Like, look how much room. I can't even touch. I can twirl. Yeah, I really like it. I got this mostly for when I go to Vancouver Island and like summer camping. So then of course I can pull it nice and tight so the rain wouldn't ever like pool on it. But this is super nice. I'm gonna try to fix that corner the best I can. Okay, so I think I kind of fixed it. I just attached it to the bumper of the Jeep so that it won't pull and blow. But the thing I really like about this awning, trust me, I paid for this awning. It is not sponsored in any way. I don't have any sponsors on my channel. But the fabric is super durable looking. And then all these like corners are reinforced with like a thick rubbery material. This is like really durable. And there's tons of spots to anchor ropes to. And like there's a door. And then there's a window with screen. And another window with screening. This bothers me. So yeah, it's like super durable material. I think it's gonna really work well for me. Okay, one other thing that I got was an Ignic fire can. One thing I recommend, I would bring a taller lighter, like one of the long ones. I thought for sure I had one, but this is why I come on these little trips, so I know. Anyway, when you light it like in the little hole, and then you just like, and it scares you. Anyway, already it's warm in here. This thing is amazing, and I have it down like really low. I added those lava rocks so it kind of disperses the flame a little bit more. It kind of makes it look more natural. Okay, one last new little gadget I got for my chair. I had this chair for a long time, but I got a Nature Hike makes like this little sheepskin like cover for it. So I still have the tag on it. I have used it once just to test it out to make sure it fit my chair, and it does. Okay, so I think now I'm just gonna sit down and relax. I might eat something, but I just want to dry my feet off because they're wet. I think I'll change my boots because I did bring other boots. But the snow here is kind of, it's sugary, but it's also really wet. My feet are soaked. Okay, shout out to Sorel boots for the win with warm socks. I probably should have put these on in the first place. Anyway, I also brought my diesel heater. So I need to fit a piece for the back window. And I did bring that piece out, but I haven't actually like fit it, cut it, done all that kind of jazz. So I might do that tonight, but it's plus 1 degree Celsius. So it's really warm. I don't need the diesel heater tonight. So if I feel like playing with it, I will. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hang out in here. It's super warm. I've been checking that the top of the awning does not get like warm. And it's not like melting or anything. It's not even warm. So this little fire can heater is amazing because I'm warm. Even with the like ends open of the tent, of this awning, I'm still warm. Plus this like seat cover is like super soft and it's blocking any like wind coming through the back of the chair. So yeah, I'm gonna eat something now, and now that my feet are nice and dry and warm, I hung my socks up to maybe dry, I don't know. Yeah, so I'll come and check back with you guys in a little bit. Okay, so on my way here, I was thinking to myself, because I kind of just threw stuff in the Jeep to come here. Like I didn't do a lot of planning. Mostly it's just so that I can try out the new bed platform that I built and all that kind of stuff. So on my way here, I was like, gee, I wonder if I have enough butane for my stove. And I was like, yeah, of course I do. Usually when I'm traveling, of course I'll have extra, but this time I didn't bring extra. And then I looked at the kettle because I was just, as you will see, boiling water, and it was super slow, and I thought, okay, it's just cold, like the butanes don't work really good in the cold. So I took the canister out to warm it up, and it's empty. Anyway, I have other like means of boiling. So I have my fire maple out. I'm just gonna boil water that way, but I did bring like soup and stuff to eat, so I'm gonna have to cook it in the jet boil or the fire maple, and I don't like to do that because it's like mostly for just boiling water. Anyway, I have made craft dinner in that fire maple thing, so it does work. You just have to watch it. I don't want to burn anything. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself some coffee and a sandwich. And yeah, just keep going. It's super warm in here though. Like not hot, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that fire pan. I spent my wellness money, so those of you that don't know, or if you're new to my channel, I am a nurse. And we get some wellness money each year, and so usually that's where I will buy some things for whatever camping I'm doing that year. So I've been able to buy this awning. This year I spent some of my bonus money on the room and the fire can and that like cover for my chair and my diesel heater. So I am not made of money and I am not sponsored by anybody to do this. So I just each year save up my wellness money and use it for that. So that's how I have these things. Yeah, those of you that know me know how I make my coffee. I forgot my whipped cream. Oh my god, that's how I make coffee. I make coffee with like whipped cream, cinnamon, like in my whipped cream I put cinnamon, I put like a sugar-free syrup of some sort, so I brought pumpkin cinnamon syrup, and then sometimes I'll add like a little bit of like a sweetener of some sort. I forgot the whipped cream. And I am like an addict with this coffee. And I can't even like go, like there's a store literally like 5 seconds away. I can't go because I have all this set up. So I'm gonna drink my coffee with no cream in it. Yeah. I already know I hate how I have the fridge. It's gotta change. I'm sure you saw, I can't possibly always lift it out like that. It's up high. So I need to put it here. I originally didn't put it there because I didn't think, because my power bank is at the back. That's my power bank, and I didn't think that there would be enough room for the fridge and the power bank to be there, but I think there will be. So unfortunately, the distance from the platform here to there is not tall enough for my fridge. So, because I don't want to raise this up higher so that I don't have any room for my feet, I think what I'm going to do is cut the platform, put legs here to keep this the height that it is, cut this platform, put the fridge in, and build a step up so I can still use that space as storage. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Okay, I have been just puttering around. The one thing I noticed with the Ignic is the propane tank is getting really cold, and then it's not keeping up pressure in the tank, so then the flame is going really low, and then if you kind of shake the tank a little bit, it like fires up again. But I just ended up shutting it off. So that's that. I moved my chair out of the way because I hooked up the diesel heater, Don't mind the sweater I just shoved in the window for now. Like I said before, I do have a thing for the window, but I have to cut it down. It's a little bit too long, and it's also it's not angled properly for the window, so I'd like to trim it and then edge it in the foam stuff that I have for it. So anyway, I'm going to show you my diesel heater. So I have the diesel heater up on the rack, and that's the exhaust coming out. It's plugged into my vitamin. Don't mind the cords. One is for the fridge. One is just, I took the fridge off of its DC power and put it to AC power so that because I only have one DC outlet. So the diesel heater is like ramping up right now, and apparently I can run it for 39 hours along with the fridge. 37 hours. So and then this is running in over there. It is blowing hot in here. It's blowing really warm in there. I can probably, so I can cut this down because this hose definitely gonna lose heat from there. Because it's a super long hose and it's just like dropping as it gets warmer. So I'm gonna cut that down. But this is working pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hello, so it's 5 o'clock. It's beautiful out. I took the sidewalls down from the awning because I didn't want to have to do it in the morning. And the propane heater was doing really well, but then the propane tank, it really started to get cold, and it was just it wasn't as strong as it could have been, and I didn't want to have to like fuss with it all the time, so I just turned it off. So yeah, I packed up most of my stuff. I still have the diesel heater piped into the side there, so I'm going to heat up the inside before I go to bed, and then I'll just turn it off. I do have a carbon monoxide detector inside the Jeep. But this trip has been pretty good. I've gotten to try out a bunch of new equipment and see how it works and how it works in the cold weather. Right now it's like -1, so it's a little chilly, but I think it feels a little colder just because it's sort of damp. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm likely going to tuck into the Jeep in a little while. I know it's not bedtime, but I just want to get cozy and warm with the diesel heater going, and I'll probably watch a movie. So if I don't get back to you tonight, I will check in with you guys on my way home tomorrow. But yeah, all in all, it's been a really good trip. I have to be careful because it's getting like super slick under here from walking around. But yeah, it's been really nice. So this is my view. And the sun is so beautiful. The sunset. It's actually quite a nice campground. I think they're repairing some of the washroom houses over there, getting ready for the season, but that's my setup. And there's nobody else here. So all in all, it has been a really nice trip. Really nice to get to use this equipment and see how it works for me. And I'm excited to get my rooftop tent on top and do some camping with that again. Yeah, so I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I thought I would just say goodnight to everybody. It's not completely dark out or anything, but I do have some window coverings up. I don't have one on the front window, but that's fine. There's nobody here, so nobody's going to be looking in. I also did not put the back window one on or the side window where the heat is coming in. But it's fairly dark in here. I think I have my light on, so that's why you can see me. But other than that, I am just gonna watch a movie and then get ready for bed and then see how this whole setup works. But I'm just sitting like behind the driver's seat, and then my bed is there. Yeah, my fridge, fire extinguisher, all that kind of jazz. But I have a nice little spot that I can sit here, so I'm just gonna watch a movie for a little while, and I will check in with you guys in the morning. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So I slept fairly well last night. It started to rain a little bit and I was more worried about my awning still being up. But it is definitely back to the drawing board for me. When I built out the inside, I figured the bed looked high, but it looked okay. Nah, it's too high. So I'm gonna go back and I'm going to lower the bed and I'm going to raise the base where the fridge is currently sitting and then slide it underneath. So I'm gonna have like a step down area in the back. So the bed will be lower and then there will be a spot beside the bed where my feet are that is higher, so the fridge can be on slides underneath. So that's why I came out here. So that's good. But yeah, it was like so close, and I don't mind being up really high and have lots of storage because when I go on my big trip, I don't always sleep inside. But I do need it a little more comfortable. Like rolling over my shoulder would brush like the roof of the Jeep, and I don't like that because it's slow to roll over because you got to like wiggle, and I didn't love that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm gonna just like pack up and then probably get out of here. There was a bit of freezing rain last night, like I said, so the roads might be slippery, but I'll take my time. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope wherever you are in this world you can get out and enjoy some of this beautiful place that we live in, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.